As you try to hold home court as the Spurs are trying to do here tonight. Fans are all riled up.
His leadership and passion earned him respect throughout the Memphis community and around the league. Passed away at the age, and he'll always be remembered for his bravery and kindness. We ask that you join us in a moment of silence.
Game 5, Timberwolves won Game 1 of the series here last week. Game 4 in Minneapolis Sunday night. Big fourth quarter efforts.
From the University of Illinois.
Anthony Edwards, worldwide.
Jamie Nance.
Inside for Chris Finch, trying to get the Timberwolves to the Western Finals for the third consecutive year. 17, now just 2 wins away. There's a lot of history. Game 5 in the cup. Somebody's going to be one away from the Western Conference Final. Game 5 underway in San Antonio.
Player playing on his back heel is probably going to bode well for your team defensively.
Castle, good velocity on the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama against Edwards, and got his hands. The Ayo Dosunmu guarding the inbounds. He came into the starting lineup with Mike Conley early on in this series. Dosunmu had a great game against Denver in the first round. Wemby misses the first one. Randall back the other way. He'd love to see one go in early to get going.
On cue. He heard you, Mike.
Now average 21 a year. This year, the last 3 games, 12, 12, 12.
What made him so great in game 1 is that move and shot right there. He was in attack mode from that mid-range level.
Wembanyama long on the dance. Didn't pay off. Back the other way, the long, loping strides of McDaniels. Edwards. He got fouled trying to shoot
them by getting free ones.
Already we've seen Vassell pick up a quick foul on Edwards right there.
17 days ago, the knee injury to the left knee, the right knee had been bothering him.
I know it's small, but Minnesota has not shot the ball well from the free throw line in this season. It's a nice start there for Anthony Edwards to get all 3 of those to go.
Right, they were 26 of 52 shooting free throws, first 2 here. Wemby hurt his ankle. To the line for these free throws. And the Spurs will keep keeping that in the early 70s, 12 blocks. And then game 3 off the charts with 39 points, 15 boards, and 5 blocks as he This is the third one. All right, and now the ball stays down here.
Go back to that game 1. He was 0 for 8 from 3. He hasn't shot the ball from 3 particularly great in this series.
Got point up 3. Vassell, the primary guard, Champagnie switching on Edwards. The screen from Gobert over Wembanyama. 3 is off. Fox. Nice move to spin and score. Randall from the outside. Gobert got rid of Wembanyama, goes up and dunks.
That Minnesota is going to have to do, or they want to come out of here in a game 5 win. Dominate the glass.
Fox worked inside. Hits Wembanyama trying 3 again. Finally hits one. Spurs lead by 5. Timberwolves trying to respond. McDaniels, 3-point shooting. Been a strong. Wembanyama's got it the other way. Pitch to the corner. Champagnie.
Comes back here, knocks down his first 3. Now look at the defensive pressure picked up here.
One dribble and stop, and they're helping the Spurs defend. Clock at 5, nothing going on. Dosunmu. Tough shot.
Wow.
Ball after the basket.
And continue to kind of shove Wemby in the back a little bit as they were walking by. Something to watch going forward.
Wembanyama from the outside. Ball in his hands a lot. To the basket. Time to go up and get the rebound on the floater missed by Ayo Dosunmu. Again, that pick and roll with Fox. And Wemby couldn't finish. Second personal foul. So Randall on the bench with 2. And the veteran 8th-year man Reed is in. Wemby putting the moves on Gobert.
What I like right there, the quick move by Wemby, right? Not allowing the double team to come. Make a quick move. You're so unpredictable as an offensive player.
Mike Conley checking in as well for Minnesota. McDaniels is Minnesota had in game 3 as Wembanyama has the ball a lot and is doing a lot. He's got 16 of their 24. McDaniels over Wembanyama for 2. And Penny transition triple. Gobert the rebound. That's the first miss after 8 consecutive makes for San Antonio. Minnesota's got to get organized on this end.
You are definitely a 70s baby, Red.
Oh, my goodness. Get your point across.
Wembanyama goes to the bench. 3 subs in for San Antonio.
I like it.
3 knocked down.
Actually more comfortable when your team is down, so you can come right in the game and be aggressive.
Nas winning that award in 2024. Spurs have this year's 6th man of the year. He's got the ball right now. Keldon Johnson.
He's got to get going. In this series, he's been non-existent.
Attacks at Reed. And in the game 4 loss. McDaniels trying to go quick. Ran into Castle. Transition. Harper. Vassell lines it up. Got it. TJ Shannon in the game. Spurs have Minnesota sped up here a little bit.
Back-to-back live ball turnovers here.
Johnson. It's down to 3.
Good bullets here with these turnovers.
And Conley fell on best. Got Cornette. And Mike Conley getting
Fake to get the bigs to bite, go in the air. Nice patience right there by the veteran Mike Conley.
Cornette did such a good job after Wembanyama was knocked out of the game with the ejection, especially defensively in game
There by Conley.
Johnson trying to attack. Looks more aggressive here, Reggie. And 1. Shannon the foul. Season. He's one of the Spurs who's been here for a while in year 7. So many of you, for his voice still heard, the CEO, longtime GM, Ant-Man, a deep and much needed.
Being able to shoot like that with the speed he has makes him unguardable.
Castle got bumped out of control.
And which side he needs to attack. The double doesn't come. Step back 3.
Chips. Final 4 all-tournament players. Missed them both.
So averaging 6. Well,
It is not. 3-minute mark. Conley's been really good shooting the 3 in this. Did that in the 4th quarter of that game 3 explosion. Most of the first quarter for Spurs, well, since Kawhi Leonard had 16 in game 3 of the 20.
trying to guard the driving Shannon. Shannon Jr. doing a great job of getting into the paint. Those series of pump fakes, creating that fan on the perimeter.
Guys, some folks fan of the plus-minus stat, some not, but in the last 2 games when he's had an impact the last 2.
He's had a great impact, and we know he can get downhill at any time. But he is making an impact on defense and giving good minutes to the Timberwolves off the bench.
8 straight for Minnesota, and it's going to go the other way. It'll be a foul on Keldon Johnson. Yama back in. It's a big lead when he was in there. It's evaporated in his absence, so he returns. Again, only a dozen minutes in game 4, so a bit of rest. Edwards pulls up. Dylan Harper right by his side.
The old floppy set from the 90s got the space, but Anthony Edwards is rejecting the screens, and that's why he's getting to the point.
Champagny missed the 3. Johnson puts it back.
So you can play 4-on-3 on the backside.
McDaniels tries to go quick over Wemby.
Good luck.
Wemby comes in. This is where you can make up ground without Ant-Man in the game.
Here's Dylan Harper. Such a good performance in game 4. Inside, Wemby cuts to the basket.
That rim, that could be a potential and 1.
A defensive player of the year, first unanimous defensive player of the year. And with so many guys go in, track as well as a playoff series, you see over and over what it does to guys. Johnson had a hand on Reed Shorts trying to hold him up. Reed missed the shot. And Wemby got Shannon in the air. Champagnie went to go back to him. Kept alive by Harper. Plenty of shot clock. Wembanyama sees two, then three, and they take it away. Dosunmu can fly. Bumped by Champagnie. Got it up there before. Wembanyama, first quarter, 11. A little bit of what you guys were expecting. Calling it tight early after the angst and the elbow and the emotions in game 4. Fox twisting on Conley. Mike, to be called for the foul. Your shorts, man. You don't know what's going to happen. Fox at the line. Why is he?
But Fox is so important because he can do this. He can take over stretches, and he brings a calm to everybody else. He was brought here for this.
The one player other than Harrison Barnes with significant playoff experience in the road.
Oh, my goodness.
Naz Reid bumping right into.
That was a message being sent there from Naz Reid after the elbow in game 4.
Shot clock is off. Fox. Cleared out Conley. Johnson. Missed the three. And the quarter comes to an end. Wemby in that first quarter. Back in the lineup. Can't get that to go. Bryant on Carter Bryant. And he has it taken away by Dosunmu, who's got McDaniels. Out of the corner, Reid for three. Randall challenges last.
But again, doesn't lead to anything, Jamal.
Not at all. And well, it led to a good shot with Naz Reid, but didn't capitalize on it. But Carter has to know there's a different level of intensity that he's going to have to play with coming into the game.
Wembanyama saw lanes in the basket, asked for
He has to continue to get to his spots to try to get something to go.
Reid challenges Wembanyama, turns and pitches to Bryant. Percent of his attempts were threes.
Shooting 43% here in the playoffs. That's his 7th made three.
Randall with the moves on Wemby, nothing doing. Reid goes in there. Wembanyama always lurking. Changes a lot of minds. Shannon had a get imprint of Wembanyama defensively on that trip. Fox with time. Takes three.
Fresh shot by Shannon was like a live ball turnover.
Randall tries three. 6-0 to start the quarter. Spurs feeling it. Fox flying. Castle going. Contact. Blocking fouls. Like right now.
Yep, there he is.
Chris Finch said enough is enough. Got to stop this 9-0 run. But they know that. Mitch Johnson knows that. Mitch told us before game 4. It's like Castle starts with 4 fouls every game. Wembanyama had an arm around Reid.
They're supposed to be.
McDaniel settles into a 3, and Wembanyama just reached out to try to block that. But that stems the tide for the Timberwolves.
Who can test every shot.
Pushed by McDaniels. Continue to try to be physical, but they're not a deep team. So if the wrong guys get too many calls, they get in trouble quick. Corner pitch, Harper. Off on that 3. 2 for 4 from the field. 3 from the line. That's a 3 that rims out by McDaniels. Castle fighting for his space and got 2. Carter Bryant now in with those first minutes of guarding Edwards. And Harper switches on him. Trying to get it to him. His after timeout play set up by Chris Finch. Clock at 3. Gobert trying to roll. Vassell, transition triple. Rebounded by Randall. So no Wembanyama. That was positive for Minnesota earlier. See how they do this stint. Randall through contact to the basket for 2.
And that's the Randall do this whole game. Put your head down and become that Tasmanian devil.
Vassell's Gobert out to contest defensively. And Minnesota right back with Shannon attacking Castle. And again go out. And it's a 3 off from McDaniels. And Castle on the board.
Again, with no Victor on the floor, why are they settling for 3s? Here's the double team.
Edwards lost it, got it back. Can they double again? Shot is off, and Vassell 2. What will they do? Rhythm dribble. Johnson out of the corner. Bully ball with Randall. Can't finish. Gobert the board.
This is where Minnesota has to make their run. Get to the basket. This is the moment of truth. The game can go away.
Missed it, knew it, but Vassell to his right. To the line for three. Tipped up and in at the basket, but
8 points, 4 of 7 from the field. Arguably his best game here in this series.
no doubt 11 is his high. Every possession's getting to the paint. Finch stepped out to try to get it, but not in time.
I'll just catch the ball and dunk it, Rudy.
Gobert challenged that too late.
These runs here by San Antonio. It's going to have to weather the storm.
And by the way, they would have lost that challenge. Our truck tells us they got a quick peek at it. McDaniels, patient, gets Vassell. McDaniels at the line. He makes the first. So tomorrow, game 5, 7s in the 2 series going. Over the weekend as we point towards the Final Four. The NBA title, New York, Detroit, and Cleveland in the East. Oklahoma City and these 2 teams here in the West. Vassell is jacking threes. Gets one to go.
Played great defense and knocked down 3.
And it was the wide. They got the matchup they wanted. Harper had space, made the pass.
Here's a double team on Edwards.
Daniels got Fox. Dosunmu the cut at the basket, beat Harper to the rim.
Stein, just take away the storm that the Spurs are providing right now. Good pass.
Dosunmu, Harper loses him, bumps him, block the shot. Conley, this would be big. Can he hit another one? Cannot. Randall trying to get the rebound, but trying to draw some contact. Dosunmu. Foul by Harper.
That huge 43 points in that Denver series.
I don't know if any team does as great a job as the Spurs do with this.
And this is why people, small markets. And it's interesting because some of these current players, they get advice from the alumni during those practice sessions. Nice alley-oop there to the...
You're in this game 5 of a 2-all Western semifinal.
I'm glad you asked Reg about that, not me, because I was burning it. I had 9 teams.
But you have more friends around the league than anyone.
That is true,
I mean,
Mr. President.
Dosunmu. Fake got the elbow. Shot clock running down. We get so much attention. The long skip to Reed. Nas Wemby gave him no chance.
We're back to how we started the second quarter for Minnesota. If you're Chris Finch, where's your offense? Where is it gone?
Box around Randall. Love for Wemby.
Guard it.
Edwards sees 2 again. Dosunmu attacks. Get to the basket with Wembanyama flying out.
And Wemby should have already been there in the help and position. That's why he's upset. But right now, the Spurs are getting what they want. The T-Wolves are getting whatever they can take.
Minnesota only 12 points in this quarter. Dosunmu calls for the foul.
Wolves attack with force.
Wembanyama fighting through the roll. Got around that screen. Over Randall. Nope. Till halftime. Wembanyama already a double-double. Minnesota's going to need one of those late quarter surges that they've been good at in this series. Randall draws the foul. Free throws of the night. Do not miss a playoff moment. The NBA, does it have to do with them starting with the double and taking it out of Edwards' hands and throwing them out of sorts?
And Jamal kind of highlighted this. It starts with Anthony.
That play started with 2 Timberwolves aggressively defending Wembanyama. As part of such athleticism and strength with both of those players. Harper couldn't finish. Barnes alive. Wemby faking. Taking it. Nope. Rebound Dosunmu. They'll fly. Reed finds the line and knocks down that 3.
That's a big, if they can get some stops here.
Pick and roll with Fox and Wemby. Fox pulls back, throws the lob inside. McDaniels defending. Called for the foul. Wembanyama.
And on top of that, he's going to have to find a way to stay with Wembanyama.
There they go again. Wembanyama gets back quick again. Will Steve Nash dribble will keep that alive and tee up Randall. So they get it to 10 or 9 on this trip. Randall, dish go bam at the rim, can't finish. Fox drives. Spurs have given the Timberwolves a window here. Randall working hard for this time. It's going to go the other way. An offensive foul. Vassell. They missed a bunch of threes here late in the second quarter. Harper gets the rebound. Spurs have missed their last 7 shots, giving the Timberwolves some hope. And Sumu tries to stay with Fox. Contested. Shot clock.
Yes.
Edwards sees one for now. Second defender lurking. 3 seconds. The second comes. Randall's got to take it. Off the mark. And we hit halftime. San Antonio helped out by the Spurs missing the last 8 shots of that second quarter.
They did. The Minnesota Timberwolves are so lucky right now to only be down 12 points without their main guys going.
Can they start something? Ayo Dosunmu does it with a three.
It's because Ant faked right like he was going to pass it cross corner and found Ayo for the wide open 3. Good fake there by Edwards.
Castle with 3 fouls, didn't play much in the second. Vassell, here's Edwards.
And now he has to make quick decisions whenever that double comes. No double.
Gave up the dribble, didn't score in that second quarter. Randall played the whole quarter. He missed there. It'll
involved when they throw those double teams at him so he can get some catches.
Dosunmu, nice quarter here. Started with the 3, had the block inside. Now we'll watch Edwards with Fox, and the lurking Wembanyama joins. Steps through it, flips it, and he'll get to the line. It's 9 now for Edwards.
Didn't score in that second quarter. See if he can get going. Remember, 16 huge fourth quarter points in that game 4.
Love guys visiting with Chris Finch before the game. About your best player.
There is nothing fake about Anthony Edwards. Everything is authentic. The way he leads, the way he plays, his aura, his swag. And he is bringing it to this Wolves team.
In the second, started the third. Not very good.
Wish Johnson, if they score here, this might be a quick timeout just to settle your young team down.
And to step through that double so hard with Wembanyama, but he took it and made it. Sumu, his second. Kind of quiet in here compared to the start of the game. Castle gets inside and gets the Spurs going. Haven't been arriving from back at the clubs, the lounges, the concession stands. Bill Belichick always used to say best time to go no huddle was third quarter when you had a whole bunch
in a second here.
Preakness is Saturday.
There you go.
Second jewel. First Racing's Triple Crown. Dosunmu. Tough shot. Castle the rebound. Throws the head back.
But something to watch is Castle and McDaniels both having 3 fouls. See if they can get out this quarter without picking up a 4th.
Daniels, long arm made it tough. Dosunmu, nice pass inside Gobert. Late to catch, got wrapped up. And this foul is called out. Now he's going to move Wembanyama. Go inside. Frenchman on Frenchman. Lost the handle for a second. Clock at 6. Randall. Using the size on Castle. Wrap around to the corner for 3. McDaniels.
That is his hand too, Red. He got it with his right hand on the money.
It is a 4-point game all of a sudden. And a turnover by 10-2 to start the quarter. We guarantee a timeout if the Timberwolves score on this trip. Randall's got it. Clock at 10. Moving inside. Tough shot. Rebound by Fox. Nobody stops him, so he gets inside. Gets in trouble. Locate Champagnie. Daniels sees Wembanyama, tries to get away from him. High archer is good, and the timeout.
Questions. I mean, they are becoming on fire every game here.
If you want to dive deeper into that or any other NBA playoff topic, ask AI mode in Google search. San Antonio searching for Wembanyama. It got knocked away. Dosunmu having a great quarter. On the run of the basket. Ties it. Him dug out of here in game 5 on the road. Wemby, no shots in the third. And a sloppy way to get it to him. Minnesota can take a lead. They led 5-4 very early.
There's a double, so he's got to get the ball up quickly.
Edwards rimmed out. Alma runs the floor. Wemby posted. Inside he's got Edwards. Pitched it out to Champagnie. Got the 3.
underneath the basket, helped off the shooter, gave up 3.
Now these fans trying to get their team blocked back in on the defensive end. Floater Daniels twice off the tin, foul.
Oh, see if they can steady the ship here while McDaniels is on the bench.
Castle trying to lose Edwards, spins on him, over at man. Castle for 2. 5 straight San Antonio.
Here's the double.
There's Randall popping free. Corner pitch, Shannon. Off the bench, can't hit, Gobert. Johnson. Fitness to the Paris Olympics. Have been a great translator for us. Yeah. Heartbreaking. Wemby on the pitch. Castle on the push. Inside. Off 2.
We've worked so hard to get back in it. Now the Spurs defense.
The Sumu with that crossing traffic from Wembanyama. Couldn't challenge the shot.
What a game for Io Sumu.
14 and 9 points. Castle on a little run here.
And on top of that, here comes the double. Give it up quick. Now, if you're Ant, you got to continue to move.
The Sumu cuts. Wemby waits. The drop for Johnson. Save the pass. Probing inside. On Edwards for 2. Timeout, Minnesota.
I would love to see him hit the ball. You mentioned this too. Get it lower and make a decision then. If they want to bring the double team, nice play right there. Split the double team, but he made a
Get closer to the basket, so if they want a W, you can see exactly where you're supposed to pass and your teammates can make them pay, like that.
Wembanyama, nice pass. Champagny patient. Inside look, Keldon Johnson. Castle still has time. It's out of room, but he's got Wemby. Missed it. Harper couldn't put it back. Edwards to the line. He's 5 of 5 there. Zora.
That last huddle for Minnesota was really productive.
Handshake for these guys. And he can do them rapid fire, right?
Oh, anytime.
It's so cool. It's fun to watch.
The coaches, too.
It's veteran, connector. Important little stuff that matters. Harper on the miss. Wemby put it back in. And 1.
Continuing his big evening.
3rd on Shannon. 4th on the team in the quarter. Jamal, you mentioned you did work with Victor Wembanyama in the offseason before.
It is, and he can register and pick up what you're saying at the drop of a hat. It was unbelievable experience. Good defense right there by Harper.
Wembanyama comes away with it. Johnson a blur. Right at Shannon, foul.
Leader.
Johnson has 1 more. Shannon has 4 in the middle of a series, and we get so immersed in everything that's going on. You just have to keep reminding folks of missing Dante DiVincenzo and how important it was for everything this Minnesota. 3 minutes, 12 points, but in a playoff game, up and break doubles and little stuff. So much you miss without him. Randall trying to go quick at Wembanyama, trying to alter the release, get a second try.
That's what 7-4 will do for you.
Foul, and the cookie jar not.
11. 0-3 from 3-point, only 6 points.
Last month in partnership at Sotheby's.com/ToTheMax Foundation. We applaud all the coaches for being part of a very work.
For both teams, how are they going to close this quarter going into the 4th?
Minnesota tied it. San Antonio's back at their halftime edge. 12. Edwards, no Wemby. Right to the basket for 2.
The glass.
Vassell. Series Friday, downtown Minneapolis. If there's a game 7, it's back here on Sunday. Oklahoma City awaits the winner of this series in the West Final. Trying to get through the traffic. Edwards had to go to the net. Turned it over. Held in Johnson. Reed chases. Johnson wins. Quarter 18 for the game. Got to fuel that tank for the 4th quarter. See if he can have another spectacular 4th. The Sumu came in for him. Fournette the block. 52% shooter makes the first. For 20. Wembanyama at 22. It's a team that is young to get to the top. Fun to watch. All of it evolved.
That was a lot of chatter coming into these playoffs with little experience.
Fournette couldn't finish, but he took down points. There's a cut by Dosumu. Fournette turns him away. Randall outside, 5 to shoot. Didn't like the first look. Draws the foul on John.
Just maybe seeing the ball go through can kind of get Randall going a little bit.
No athletic training personnel going with him. And Randall get unlocked here. Minnesota, if it's not a key piece of their rotation, 13 fewer wins than the Spurs in the regular season. It's a 62-win San Antonio team. Cornette, pitch, Fox 3. Again, Harper. He got that over Conley. Strong, 14.
Playing 15 feet and in, getting the offensive rebound, going back up.
Randall trying to go strong. Gobert. Lost it again on the way up. Back the other way come the Spurs. Harper to the basket one more time. Kid play. The #2 pick, the rookie, is so good.
Rudy is hurting them right now. He has to finish those easy attempts.
Sumu lobs it.
Will they play for one here?
2.5, the difference game in shot clock.
Have to think a pick and roll is coming either with Mike Conley or Rudy Gobert.
Fox, Ravender Sumu, Gobert awaits. Fox, this run by the Spurs might be the difference in game 5. It's 18-6 at the moment. Make that 19-6 with that second free throw. Final seconds, Conley the pitch, Randall the 3, and the third quarter.
Team that hasn't been through a lot of these trials, Jamal. That's a lot of growth in such a short amount of time.
Sometimes knowing what you don't know can help you. The moment's never too big for you. You're just figuring it out and taking what's there.
Wembanyama inside over Shannon. Oh, an effective and impressive response. Nas Reed from deep. Minnesota needs a lot in a hurry. This is the biggest deficit of the night. And Wemby rolling, gonna go the other way. Reed fouls him. Castle. Short. Vassell chased down. And he keeps it alive. It's out of bounds off minute. Now we're 20-point game, 11 to go. A lot of traffic.
That's how it rolls.
Everybody get their home called out. We're all leaving now. Nice job by McDaniels on the reverse to get it in. Edwards back the other way was sensational in quarter 4 of game 4, trying to get unleashed through the contact.
Anthony Edwards, that jetpack just getting to the basket at will.
It's a great call. I love that. Quarter 3 is short.
That's a big one back.
And McDaniel sees it, goes to the line, can't get it. Randall fought for it. Good job, and he gets fouled.
By Edwards.
It's 9 points for Randall, 12 in each of the.
He's not necessarily scoring, but his team is. But they need him to score this last 10 minutes.
Trying to keep that one alive as Wembanyama had a hand on it.
The Timberwolves going zone right here again. Going almost a 2-1-2 look.
Rich Johnson orchestrating his team, getting them organized, worked against this. And it's nothing. Randall rebound. Pitch out McDaniels, couldn't catch. Shannon missed the 3. He'll drive inside and pitch. Pocket 5. Nobody wants to go into Wemby world. Nas. Oh, man. What a hard hit.
That is so cool.
If Minnesota rezones, go back to the zone worked on the last trip. Spurs ready for it. Wembanyama at the rim.
Back to man here for Minnesota.
Nice spin, Castle, good take. Oh, great finish. All of it there.
That was NBA streets with the spin move. Cuffed it, took that extra dribble, and hit the launching pad.
He's knocked down through the contact. McDaniels hits the 3. See if Finch goes back to the zone here.
Yep, there it is.
Fox attacks it.
And that's so wide open. Come over.
Randall attacks. Elbow up high on Castle in the mouth. Shannon, 10 to go. Wemby piece. He's cannot. Castle. Leave Champagny. Line it up. 13 with 8:20 to go. Randall got it up quick before Wemby. 11.
I'm headed to your next barbecue, my friend.
Vassell. Spurs in the three of the night for Vassell.
And you can tell Minnesota doesn't play a lot of zone, right? They're used to man-to-man and that pressure.
On the hit, Castle. Timeout. His first shot of the game, but since then, Stephon Castle has been all over this one. It's in 8 of his next 9. Vassell out as he is trying to in this game with 5. And Vassell misses the first. Split here, 1 and 2. Split in Minnesota. It'll be here in San Antonio on Sunday. Trying to stay sharp. 8-0 start to this postseason. Eliminating the Lakers last night. Mark Daigneault and the Thunder await to host the Western Conference Finals Game 1. Net 3 off. And the Spurs have it with 7 to go. Harper, bodied by Dosunmu, goes through it and draws the foul.
I love how this, and they are not blinking whatsoever.
We know Minnesota
Potentially that you could see for the next 8 to 10 years battling it out to see who goes to the finals as
Yep. That still has not been announced yet, and a lot of people were saying, well, it's Victor for what he does at both ends of the floor. And a lot of SGA fans like, hold on a second now. There's levels to this.
The voting is done. The results not released. Reed to the basket. On the night, on the bench with 5. Minnesota trying to get back to the Western Conference Finals for the 3rd straight year. Golden State made it 5 straight years. Antonio, it has been a while, not since 2017, and they were regulars. 11 times since 1995 they've been in the Western Conference Finals. Castle challenged Gobert. Dosunmu again. There's no Wembanyama for the moment. So a paint probe. Randall couldn't catch it clean. It was a tough pass. He gets hit. It's the reverse.
But 3 other guys are taking 12 or more as well. We need Anthony Edwards to be the main guy. Champagne lines up for 3.
Randall bumped by Champagne and 1. Chance in the 3-point. Randall missed the free throw. Champagne's foul, by the way. As his 5th. First Spur with 5. Harper.
Would be a star.
Yep. Like what a top of the draft, right? When you think about it this year. And before the double comes.
About getting showered with love and gifts. Wow.
Nas out of the corner. This is the 3. She did have to work on both of those games. Reminded. And work with those 3 guys. So it's
so that takes some of the luster off that?
yes, it
okay.
does. Fox. Fancy with the dribble. And the Spurs now have their largest lead of the night, shooting 52% from the field. Sumu trying to go quick again. Randall will clean it up. I used
The game within the game.
Wemby misses the first. What an all-new Saturday Night Live on tap this week. Will Ferrell is the host. Don't forget you have the Preakness as well Saturday afternoon, part of the big weekend. Be here or in Oklahoma City in all likelihood as we get set for the Western Conference Finals that we'll have for you on NBC. Dosunmu with the miss, Wemby the rebound, Spurs lead. Fox. Edwards holding his hand all the way to the basket. Sweet. Johnson.
What a great bounce back for you.
Does that matter to players, Jamal?
It absolutely does. When you know your coach and your teammates have your back and they're willing to run through a wall for you, it makes you want to compete that much harder for them.
At least on the Minnesota side. Now San Antonio will do the same as Harper goes inside. And the pitch out to Keldon Johnson for the 3.
Why not?
You were asking for it, Red. You were asking for Keldon Johnson to join the party.
Johan Berenger has checked in. So too has Kyle Anderson. Champagny missed the three. It's Berenger with off the hands of Jordan McLaughlin. The three knocked down by Waters from the outside. The three ball this season. We had one blowout in this series. So many of the guys who are on the floor now did play in that game 2, 133 to 95 in the series after Minnesota had game 1. Biombo inside.
I am shooting it.
Berenger can't finish, and inside he is fouled as we...
I think you got to make a lineup change.
Really?
I love Rudy Gobert. I love what he has stood for throughout his career, but if he's not going to give you anything in the post, he's on the floor.
Jamal, before you share your thought, let me remind everyone that as the Timberwolves try to force a game 7 on Sunday, the wait's over. Aces take on the Dream. The Storm take on the Fever. It's the WNBA back on NBC. Peacock and NBC.
Shooting around it, too, and to Reggie's point, that's when a Nas Reed, you go small, there's more space out there.
Kyle Anderson at the line, so Alex Rodriguez side as usual.
He just looks like money, don't he? I know
The Rich does, too.
Yeah, he does. He does. Reg always looks
I
like
wish I looked like I had money.
Kelly Olynyk, have we done a sock check on him?
I'll let you introduce him.
Well, we were here, Portland series early on. The socks he's wearing now are higher. Berenger goes up to the rim.
Yes. I didn't think I was going to. The trainer gave me these socks. I didn't think I was going to play that night. I put them on.
Team played in the finals 2020, 13th year in the league. He's been a big voice in Victor Wembanyama's ear. The nice part of the construction of the roster here is some veterans are on this team who are bigs inside, like Olynyk, like Luke Cornett. Mason Plumlee they brought in as well, just to help the back 17. It was a Spurs night, and their one win from the Western Conference Finals.